seeing, go ahead and shut your video off. You won't need the video anyways right now because all of it's going to be done through my words. Except for the very first minute or so. We're going to do a little warm-up. And this is going to be 2 exercises that loosen the spine and get the hips set. So let's go ahead and start. Find yourself at the edge of a chair if you can. Hands can be in, around the thighs, around the knees is where my hands end up being. And we're going to start with what's called the crane exercise. So for the crane, I lift my chest, I look up, and then I come between my legs. And then I push with my legs and I roll up the spine. Again, chest lifts, look up. Try not to use your arms. Try to use your legs and your spine and your torso as best as you can. And one more time. Be careful of any table that might be in front of you. For the next one, we're going to reverse that. So the head comes down. We bring the body into a curve, pull the belly in, come down between the legs. And then the head will be the first thing that comes up, high. And again, we're going to let the chin come to the chest. Pull the spine backwards, pull the abdomen in, come down between the legs or as deep as comfortable for you today. Coming up. And one more, chin to chest. Body curves backwards, pulling the belly in, coming down, and then up. And then we're going to go side to side a little bit. So let the hips just shake a little bit side to side. And then finally, as you're kind of moving side to side, you're going to slowly, slowly, slowly come to a very still place. And then we're going to lift the corners of the eyes and of the mouth into a gentle smile. We're looking to feel anything on the face and invite any sensation down to the throat, down into the heart, smiling into the heart. Just the thought of the word heart and a gentle smile will bring your intention, your awareness, and the energy that moves those two things down towards the heart. But over time, the practice allows us to get more keen, more sensitive to the awareness until we can feel each organ 3-dimensionally inside of you. Smiling into the heart. Maybe you just hear the heart. Maybe you can feel it beating a little bit more now that we bring attention to it. That we bring a sense of gratitude. All of the organs working continuously. Especially when the eyes are closed, we can have a greater sense to maybe amplify that sense. We can bring the hands together. Warm the hands. And bring one hand over the other, holding the heart. As much pressure as you feel like you need until you can say, yeah, this is me. My chest is here. I know there's a heart in there. And you can feel and follow that pressure inward or the heat from the hands inward. Holding and smiling into the heart. If the eyes are closed, you can turn them down as if you could see into the heart. You can imagine there's 4 chambers, and allow the eyes to go from the left side to the right side of those chambers. Little movements with the eyes as they look down. When the eyes cross left to right, the brain threads itself together. Take either one of your hands, drop it down to the navel, holding the belly button, holding the heart, and that lower hand is situated over the greater portion of the small intestine. Smiling into the belly, holding the heart. Bring your top hand that's on the heart down to meet the hand that's on the belly. Smiling into your small intestine. Again, gently and physically lifting the corners of the mouth, of the eyes. We practice this joyful sense, this compassionate sense. It's a practice. Some days we feel it better than others. Sometimes when my kids are pulling at my pant leg, a little bit harder to feel. And then when I have that quiet time, where there's more stillness in the air, a little bit easier. So it's not about not getting it. It's just observing where we are right now, holding our belly as a group together, spanned all over the globe. Good. Warm the hands again. This time we're going to bring them to the low back. So if the palms of the hands are too uncomfortable to bring to the low back, you can just bring the backs of the hands. They come all the way to the back and holding the kidneys. So it may feel like a gentle stretch in the chest, or pressure on the wrists, or pressure on the back. These are all signals that we're here, we're alive. Smiling into the kidneys. And again, let the eyes turn down as if they could see into the kidneys, left, right, left, right. You may like to look faster or slower than that. That's up to you. It's your personal practice. You may even find that the body sways very gently left and right. Great. A little movement is always good for the body. Gentle and compassionate moving, touching ourselves, holding our kidneys, smiling into the kidneys. Great. Let the hands just slide along the sides of the body, pressing and sliding to the belly, holding the navel again. Can you hold on to that sense that the kidneys had, that warmth, even though the hands are at the front? One last time, warming the hands. We're going to bring one hand to the lower left ribs and one to the lower right ribs, holding the center of the body, the areas of digestion, enzyme production, and the cleaning of the blood. All happen throughout here. Smiling into the center of the body, right where the hands are. Just like we had to think about reaching for something and picking it up, we need intention and energy for that. We can do the same by touching ourselves and recharging ourselves. Let the hands come back to the lap or the legs, smiling into the whole body. Letting a sense of gratitude, thankfulness for yourself and for the community that has decided to join us here today. Let the eyes slowly open. And that's just at our 15 minutes. Thank you for coming to the massage programs, Move and Breathe. I hope to see you again on Friday. I have 2 more classes today as well. Thank you very much.